Joined by Adam Hutchinson, the head coach of Washington Lee University Generals men's basketball. They were picked number 7 in this year's men's basketball preseason poll. Coach, talk a little bit about the progress of the team so far in early season practice.
I've been pleased with how our returning players have come back. They've all come back and improved in areas we asked them to work on. You don't always get that. Sometimes guys are, hey, this is who I am, and they don't get better. But these guys have all worked in the areas we asked them to, and there's been noticeable improvement. The freshmen have shown some flashes that they're going to contribute this year. So I'm encouraged. I've had a fun week and a half so far.
You have several returning players back to this year's squad, including 4 starters. Talk a little bit about who you expect to be your leaders this season.
I expect our leaders to be our seniors. Kyle, John, and Will have seen some tremendous highs in their time in the program, and they've experienced some lows as well. But they're the guys who know best what's required to succeed in the ODAC. I fully expect our juniors to kind of pick up the mantle and carry on right behind those seniors.
What are your expectations for this year's squad right now as you look at the preseason poll, pick number 7, kind of middle of the pack? What do you expect out of them toward the end of the year?
Well, I think that you want to be better at whatever situation you're facing at the end of the year than you are at the beginning. You want to continue to improve and learn what works and learn what doesn't. I think you don't want to settle for, well, here's where we are today, and that's as good as it's going to get. I think you want to compete on a daily basis, and you want to work together. Those are honestly my expectations.
What are some new names we could see come out of Washington Lee basketball this season?
I don't think you're going to see a lot of new names. I think our older guys are well positioned to do well. And I think that our younger guys are probably going to have to learn from them as we go, which is, I think, how you generally see it work in good programs. If I had to predict, though, I would say that Javon McDonald will probably get some playing time at the point. Clay McLean will probably get some playing time at the point and the 2. Maybe Ethan Harrell may get some playing time at the 3. I think you'll probably see a young man who was on the team last year, but people didn't see a lot of, Andrew Kimberly, who I expect big things from.
And let's look at the ODAC as a whole right now. The depth of the conference is very strong as it's been in through the last several years. Talk a little bit about what you see on a conference outlook.
You see Virginia Wesleyan pick number 1. You see Sydney pick number 2, which I'm like, I thought people were a year late on that. I thought Sydney was terrific last year. And I think, Macon's always going to be strong. Mennonite's going to be strong. Guilford's always going to be strong. I think top to bottom, the league is going to be a challenge. I think Randolph is going to continue to improve. I think Bridgewater is going to take a step forward. So it's going to be a battle on a nightly basis.
Well, Coach, I want to thank you for joining me today. Good luck this season.
All right. Thanks, JJ.